All right. I'm keeping my communications very limited with people because I think this is day 5 of. I told you guys about a nightmare I had. Well, it came true. But then after the nightmare ended and stopped coming true, pretty much Yudhe Vavhe said, Holly, you're trying to draw closer to me. I accept your prayer of submission and I'm going to help you do so. So I wanted my house blessed. You guys saw me throw away all the objects. You saw what my house looked like before. Well, now I feel that Heavenly Abba is shifting the focus away from objects and towards behavior. I have behaviors where I fear, I run. I have severe post-traumatic stress disorder. I have severe battered women syndrome, Stockholm syndrome, from the abusers who child trafficked me. So as you can imagine, I'm a nervous wreck. And when I get nervous or fearful, first thing I want to do is run. You upset me, first thing I want to do is run. Well, today that running feeling came back. That's a behavior I have to stop. My sailor's mouth, another behavior I have to stop. Now, someone gave me biblical scriptures, Ephesians chapter 5. But see, here's the thing, is they walk through the scripture with me. Now, Heavenly Abba is going through my house with me, and we're talking about my behaviors. Why did I mess up and crumble and have a cigarette this morning after I just threw out all my nicotine? That's a bad behavior. I figure, oh, why not? It's just a cigarette. What's it going to hurt? Well, it's going to hurt a lot. It's going to hurt my relationship with Abba. So today, I cannot do this on YouTube, but I can talk to you after. But I have to work on my behaviors, my emotions, my feelings, and then how I am to speak them. So I'm going to have to take a bunch of hours today and a bunch of hours tomorrow and focus on my behavior, my feelings, and my mouth so that I can become wholesome on the inside for Abba. So I want Abba to dwell in my house. Well, I also want him on the inside of me. So now I need to spend some time getting the inside of me cleaned. And I want to show you guys something. Remember that night with Pam and Cody and Addie? A few of you were there. I think Lori S. was there. And you remember that one night? It was right before I did like an 8-hour-long video. But do you remember that one night you guys were all here getting me cracking up? I'm like, don't make me put my slippers on and make me laugh. And then I was trying to make jokes about, remember the commercial in the 80s? This is your mind. This is your mind on drugs. And then remember in that video, I was joking around saying I had showed you my kitchen and I showed you all my dirty dishes were piled on one side of the sink and there was only one open spot and there were no clean dishes. And I was like, okay, this is your mind. This is your mind on drugs. This is your mind on MK Ultra. And then I showed you my whole dirty counter. And everybody's probably thinking, oh, Hall, darn it. My kitchen has nothing but a sink full of dishes. Are you trying to tell me I'm an MK Ultra survivor too? Joni, oh, you can always have a wrench. If you want a wrench, just ask me. It's nothing personal why I've been swimming around. But anyway, we're working on behaviors, right? Remember my sink full of dishes? Look, we're getting there. These are clean and these are drying. Okay? I already did another huge load like that. This is all that's dirty. This is all that's left. That's a vast improvement. Look at that. I'm changing my behavior. I'm stopping being lackadaisical. You got it, babe. Look at my table. So today we're working on my behaviors, so I'll have to write things down and read Ephesians 5. I'm going to talk to my holy biblical prophet too. Oh, I know you will, Joni. I know you will. I'll make sure you keep that wrench. I got to remember that. So today I have to do the mental and emotional work. I've been doing the physical work to get my house in gear, but now I need to get my temple in gear. So no smoking, no vaping, no smoking marijuana, only edibles. I have to wait. I got approved by the doctor. I turned it into the state. I'm waiting to hear back from the state in 2 or 3 weeks. And then after that, I think it takes another 2, 3 weeks to get your license. So I'm doing it correctly. I'm getting my medicinal cannabis license because that's my medication. I'm not interested in smoking it. I'm interested in eating it because it helps my body pain. Oh, good. Oh, one of my friends just called. I left a message, and I've been like sitting on pins and needles going, what are you picking up from Abba? What are you picking up from Abba? Okay, I'll take a shot. This is what I'm picking up from Abba. And they just text me back, and they're like, atta girl. How about this? Why don't you shoot me an email, and we'll take it from there. Oh my God, my email is hollybaglio11@gmail.com. HOLLYBAGLIO11@gmail.com. I have to be careful because I'm trolled and gang stalked a lot, and enemies play tricks on me. And lately I have fallen for it, but these past 4 months of being gang stalked were no joke. You saw what it did to me. I'm leaving these videos up. You know why? I ain't the only one getting gang stalked going through hell like that. And this ain't even the first time. This is the second time. And it about brought me to my knees. So today we got to work on getting Holly, the temple, the person, wholesome. I'm hoping all of you are going to say, Holly, I'm so sad to see your sailor's mouth go, because you can be funny, but way to go, girl. Let it go. Let all that curse just come out. That's not you anyway. Now, if you're facing off with a demon and one comes flying out of your mouth, that's one thing. But when you're talking to people, even if it's a demonically possessed person, keep yourself wholesome. So now, okay, I will have Joni Valentina, when you send me that email, whatever your name is, okay, make sure you put your ID in that email for exactly how I see it right now. And then give me your number and I will call you. We can do a video call, Skype call, Zoom call. I'm on Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Twitter. I'm all over the internet. You're not going to miss me. So I haven't been answering my messages that much. Joni Valentina, you remind me of somebody I met a long time ago. I'm wondering if you're the same person. I get so mixed up with people. If you're the one I'm thinking about, I love you. But then again, if you're the other one I'm thinking about, I love her too. So, and I think you're both my friends. You're not gang stalkers or trolls. So we're good. But, all right, now I got to sit down with my Bible, and Abba, right off the bat, pointed off Ephesians chapter 5. I think there's a part in Corinthians. Now I need to sit down with my Bible and just write him about what's going on the inside, and then ask him to come in. I will reach out to Bridge, who I've been working with on this whole blessing my house, but it's more than just blessing a house. You got to get it clean, get yourself clean, ask if Abba will accept your prayer, and then you can bless your house. But there's preparation in it. Hey, ECWN, WWF. Oh, yeah, I'm not allowed to misbehave anymore. I have to be wholesome. We can't have fun. I can't go around just flexing my muscles for anybody, ECWN. Now that can stay. But you know, my dirty jokes and stuff, I can't ever. I can still tell jokes. I can reword myself. Now listen, ECW and WWF, I don't know if you were here helping me clean out my bedroom, my jewelry box, but in my jewelry box was a piece of coal. I kid you not. I threw that piece of coal out. And I think that piece of coal came from my grandparents' property, because when I was a little kid, I'd walk out back and you'd pick up coal constantly. And then if you walked farther back in the woods, you'd find all these old antique bottles and everything, you know, like the brown and green, old bottles. My great-grandparents are buried up in the back. I'm surprised when they put that development in. You can check it out yourself, 313 White Neck Road. That whole development they put in there. My grandmother and I were shocked, absolutely shocked. They didn't find where great-grandma and great-grandpa Kuchar were buried. I remember my great-grandmother Kuchar. I remember helping grandma roll the socks up on her legs because she had bad circulation. I think I was like 2 years old. I was still in diapers, maybe 1 year old, 1 or 2. I was real little. But great-grandma would get in the bed and grandma would leave me in the bed with her. And I don't know, but I remember laying with my great grandma in bed, and I'd sit there and I'd play with the bell and ringing the bell. Grandma had that for great grandma, so she could ring the bell. Grandma would hear her and know to come in the room and say, can I help you? What's going on? I remember ringing that bell, sitting on my great grandmother's bed. Do you know I met my great grandmother Baglio? She lived to be 104 years old. I met her too. That was awesome. So anyway, all right. I really got to put work together. I'm stalling out. Abba says, Holly, you can rest. You can, hey, MMM, Greta, like you can rest. You can go lay down for an hour or two. You can take a nap and come back and still work on this. He's like, Holly, I'm not asking for perfection. I know you screwed up and smoke a butt, but you're honest. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for you to focus on me. Do the best you can. I'll help you with the rest. And he's going to get me permanently off nicotine, vaping. Well, no, I've already gotten myself off. The problem is with staying quit. He's going to help me stay quit. I need him to help me stay quit because, the best I can do as a human being, I'm limited. I can get myself detoxed, but I can't stay quit. With him, I can detox myself, but with him, I can stay quit off of nicotine and vaping, and it's liberating. But going through it, it's kind of like white knuckling it because you're taking all this stuff away. And there's a part of me that just wants to run right back to it and clutch on because it's familiar. And no, I want Abba to be the only familiar thing to me, only him. So, okay, guys, I'm going to ask you again. I'm not focusing on objects. I'm focusing on my behavior and language. But I want you to take a look around my house. Do you know what I did with a couple of those demons? Just to be a wise ass. I took them, put them in the sink, scrub a dub, nice hot water and soap. And I said, you want to be like that to me? And then as soon as I scrubbed them up, I threw them in the garbage. Oh, wait, hang on. I find the cash down. I have no ownership over these. Don't want them. In Yeshua's name, getting rid of them. All right, but I'm not focused on objects today, even though I'm still tossing some. We are carefully mapping out the floor plan. Good. Good, ECWN. That's exactly what Black Ops would do. Look at how nice and neat. Doggy doo-doo bags. Look at the bottom of my stairs. There's no demons down there. Nice and neat. Except for dust. Except for dust. Okay. Anything sticking out of you? More doggy doo-doo bags, and I have a step stool underneath there. Abba never told me to stock or prep for foods or water, so I threw away all the plastic bottles I was saving up to store up water because it was just clutter. And Abba never told me to prep food and prep water. So all of this stuff is cleared out. Well, I stick the little window fan in there, right? Nice and clean. Clean. Don't disturb the doggy, she's sleeping. So long as that horse ain't winking, I think we're good. I want to hawk that drum for money, but I would like to keep it because I like instrumental music. Like, I used to have a piano. That is my favorite instrument. If I get broke, I'll hawk this, but maybe I'll hang on to it because I can start going, I love you, Yahweh. Come down here right now. Boham Beata. Boham Beata. My bookshelves look straight. Right? And there is Holly Television Studios. Abba said I could keep my flowers. He said I could keep my round globe. I got to connect my stereo. That's the best. So that closet, oh, I cleaned it out today. It looks prettier. You want to see? It looks so much more in order. Look. It's all in order. All in order. Right? Nothing's popping out, guys. All that garbage is gone. All right. You don't need to see my 2 piles of laundry. I've got to read what Ahmad does in a live stream. Easy, I'll tell you right now. Oh, the reason why I wanted you guys to look around is because there were a couple of you, James and Warrior V. You're like, Holly, how about this? How about that? And it's like, if you're pointing it out, maybe. All right, how to be a mod. It's real easy. What you do is you take your mouse and you put it, hey, good servant. What you do is you take your cursor and put it over someone's name. And you'll see 3 dots pop up at the end of the person's name. If you click on those 3 dots, you're going to come up with a list of options. It'll say put user in timeout, hide user from channel, report user, I don't know. But typically when a troll comes in here, I pick hide user. I don't even bother with the timeout. I just kick them out. And I'm waiting for this one ID, PATTI, to come in so I can block her. But she don't show up now that she's been exposed for gang stalking. And as soon as I'm better, I am going to the courts with all of this a second time. I hate going to court, man. Once court's in your life, it never gets out. You're on a tablet. Okay. I'm not sure how a tablet works. But, Joni, if you go over, just fidget with it. You know what? Fidget with it. Right now, everybody's got a wrench in my chat room, so you're not going to be able to block anybody. But if you can, go fidget with it now, Joni. Highlight the person's name in my chat room or click on it. At the end of their name, you'll see like 3 dots. So, good morning, MMM. I thought about your moon and stars, dim light. I am MM. You know what? I thought about my night lights too. I said, Heavenly Abba, I got stars and moon nightlight in my bathroom. I got an aquarium in my kitchen. I've got the Aurora Borealis. Oh, wait. The Aurora Borealis and the aquarium, I guess, are okay. But the planets in my bedroom, I thought about them. All right, Heavenly Abba, I'm getting rid of 2 out of 4. I will get rid of the planets. I'll get rid of the star and moons. But Abba, right now, I'm kind of in a situation where I'm not really wanting to drive, and even more than that, I'm really not wanting to walk in the store. But Heavenly Abba, would you give me a little bit of time to... Can I still use them until I have a chance to go to Walmart to get different ones? And I will throw out the stars, moon, and planets, Abba. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to challenge you. But I'd like to keep the night lights until I can go to the store to get proper ones. and I will throw out the stars and moon, and I will throw out the planets. And I repent for that, Abba. But guys, I kind of get scared of the darkness, so maybe Abba could give me a couple more days, and I will throw them out. I will toss them out. And you're right, and thank you for pointing that out. MMM. Misty Rose, it's great to see you. Ah. You know, I'm going back and forth with the nightlights. When I went back and forth with something, I thought, okay, the author of confusion, that's Satan, we're getting rid of it. But if I look at it that way, yeah, they're his creation. And boy, aren't they beautiful. Hey, Tellies. Tellies! How are you? Shalom. Everybody's got a wrench right now. Don't worry, it'll flip around. I don't know. You know what? I'll get rid of them. I'll get rid of them. I'll go get different nightlights. I'll just go get more aquarium and aurora borealis stuff. I mean, the stars and moon and planets are beautiful so long as all those entities are obeying Yeshua. But if they're not obeying Yeshua, I shouldn't be watching them. All right, enough with the objects. Shalom. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Like I said, I'm going to sit down with my Bible, Ephesians 5, and there's a few other chapters. I'm going to write to him about my behaviors and try to get wholesome. See you later.